Hello everyone. It is me, the one, the only ordinary onigiri. Sorry, I was a little bit late. I was in the middle of eating when I realized I had 5 minutes left to prepare. But the good news is, I believe I know where the last thing is that we need in order to finish the game. So I just need to get there now. Alright, let me think. It was up in the... yeah, the dark apartment, I think. Either the dark apartment or the atrium. It was one of those two. Which means I need to find my way around to there. I don't think the fire escape will do anything at this point. Actually, I might need to... yeah, okay. Okay, we need to go through the metro platform. Yeah, because no other way is accessible, is there? Alley's not accessible in any other way. Okay. And it's going to be great because we're going to be going into that final boss fight heavily injured. You don't see me, I'm not real. Alright. And we need to conserve as much ammo as possible for boss fight. Because otherwise, I am not prepared. I can only hope that they'll have an ammo supply right before the boss fight somehow, because otherwise, I don't know if I'm going to be able to fight the boss. I'm going to come over here. That should be the ladder, yeah. We've got this room to get through. Yeah. Gotta go up to the ladder room. And then down. Yeah, okay. This area is now populated. I think this is a save room, isn't there? Yeah, we're gonna use the save room real quick, just in case. That way I don't have to go through the tram station again. Yeah, right here. Do I have any healing items? I do. Okay. We don't need this since we don't have the shotgun on us. Let's see. We got the rifle ammo. We only have the one auto injector, it looks like. Okay. So let's hold on to that for the moment and grab stun prods instead. I'm gonna need the flashlight. Gosh dang it. Because I can't navigate the dark room without the flashlight. And that's gonna be rough, because I believe that's the room that has what we're looking for and also has at least one enemy in it. So we're gonna have to do some fancy footwork, I suppose. You gotta be right there. Hurry up and walk back. Okay. Oh, there it is. Grabbed it. Nope, 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 nope. Okay. We got it. Ooh. Do I still have... I still have the developer in here, so combine with the photo tank. And we need to take that to the scanning room. Which I believe is all the way down here. Yeah, it's right there. Did I bring the injector? No, I did not. So we pretty much just can't get hit until we can get back to the red box. I think I'm healing time, actually. So that graphics artifacting just went away. Nope, I'm still badly injured. Alright, let's use it. Large amount of health. Yep. Yeah, okay. Hopefully we'll get some other stuff on the way. Alright. I still have the rifle. I don't have a lot of ammo for it, but it'll have to do. But I don't think I have too far to travel down here. Like, I think it's literally like the next door over or something like that. Yeah, it's right here. So we're just gonna slip right in. Yes. What is this? Leaving. I have been found out. I'm sure the white-haired girl working at the photo store in Sector C is bioresonant. Be careful. They don't pay me enough to take any more risks. I am on the next ship to Kitesh now. Meet me at the docks in Sector N if you want to bail too. Son. Okay. So that's probably going to be a hint as to what position to put that in. Oh, where do I take this again? I think it's upstairs, isn't it? Yeah, the Terra table. On which floor was that? That's floor 3, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. Sneak past her and go upstairs again. This time we don't have to navigate past all those enemies. We could just duck around into the next door. Right there. That should be right? No, oops, no. The note mentioned Kitesh, though. It's currently in Kitesh. The twins. Which means Kitesh was mentioned in the notes, so, yeah. So I guess this is just a red herring, that note. Okay, where's my pencil? Okay. Okay. That's simple enough. I just need to make sure I can tell Rotfront and Kitesh apart. Or Heimat is this one. Yeah. Alright. We have the puzzle solved. Well, we have the solution to the puzzle. We'll solve it once we get to it. We're gonna kit up as much as we can, while we can. I'm hoping they don't launch us directly into the boss fight, but who knows? What do I have ammo for? We want the shotgun. We'll store the thermite, or the prods, and the thermite, yeah. Okay, we're gonna solve real quick. Or save real quick. And then we're going to come down here. grab that. Then consumed by the mass of meat, releasing some debris that was caught in the nets above. Yes. That's why it's dripping too, is the meat. Gross. This is the one that needs the dial ring. Okay. So, bouillon. Like this. Vanetta. Also like that. Kitesh. Oops, I didn't mean to back out. There we go. Rot front. I'm guessing like that. High mat. Like that. And then lang. Like that. No. Like that. That should be right, right? Vanetta. Kitesh, yeah. Okay. And that means that these two are probably backwards. Yeah? Oh. I didn't realize it was that meaty in here. Is that a corpse? Okay. That means we might have messed it up in some way. Okay, let's go back and look at the tarot cards again. Sneak past you. I wonder. If I put sun on Kitesh, maybe sun is different from that. Maybe sun will change if I put it here. No, that's the same. Why is this one blue? So that's the only real difference, right? Take one quick look. And then if I can't figure it out here, then I guess I can look it up. I don't really want to, obviously, but... Let's see. Bouillon is blue. Like that, maybe? Heimat is right. Laying like that. Vanetta. I think it was already correct. Like that. Kitesh is like that. Oh no. Lang needs to be like this. Okay. like that. No. Okay. Let's look it up. Signalis Tarot Puzzle. See. Let's see what the North Wall puzzle, because apparently that's what it is. This looks way different from what they showed and what they were saying on the actual puzzle. And I got it. I wonder how I managed to screw that up. I'll need to look at that more closely at some point, maybe. This looks like the radio station from the beginning. There's the king in yellow. Black and white pictures of the paintings Ariane used to make. The computer screen is blank. The national flag, it's meaningless. The door won't open yet. The last seal has been broken. It's time to go home. Pick up the king in yellow. Just like that, the door opens. I just lost my flashlight. Workforce assignment for young Ariane. We have been informed that your compulsory military service period was recently completed. According to our files, you have previously graduated from Mandelbrot Polytechnical High School in Rotfront Sector C on R3459C and have recently submitted an application for a military service assignment, Penrose program. Give me one moment, I need a cough. Okay, I'm back. You have been processed by Aeon Workforce Assignment. Previous work experience. Store clerk, Young Photo Store, part-time. Compulsory military service, Rotfront Orbital. Long-range radio operations officer training. Should you not be accepted by a military service program by the end of the season or find other employment, you will be assigned the following workplace. S-23 Sierpinski Production and Mining Facility on Lang. Yeah, they're kidding us up. It looks like. Wait, what happened to all my stuff? They take my inventory? Auntie's note. Ariane, I left some of yesterday's dinner in the fridge for you. You can warm it up when you get back from school. Please pick up the books your uncle ordered from the Ito bookstore on your way home. Remember to leave some space in your school bag for them this time so they don't get wet. Is that a hint for me to leave some space in my inventory? Well, these don't take up any inventory space, so we'll grab them. I'm gonna grab the shotgun. Let's see. Don't have a lot of compact ammo. So let's take the revolver instead. And equip that. Oh, we're gonna need these too. Crap. Letter from Mother. My dear Sarian, I'm so glad to hear you're feeling better again. I was very worried when I heard from your aunt that you're in the hospital again. I still remember how you used to get sick so much as a child. Please don't overexert yourself, okay? The photo you sent me is very interesting. What a strange coincidence that she looks so much like you. You could be twins. Perhaps she is related to us somehow, though I don't know anyone named Seo in our family. From the looks of it, it was shot on Veneta. Your military service will begin soon, so you might be wearing a uniform like hers soon enough. Please send me a photo when that happens. Love, Mother. Okay. Pear spray, revolver, shotgun. Let's stash this pistol ammo. Okay. There's no point going back. Okay. Just wanted to be sure. Can I read that? Doesn't look like it? Okay. Let's see. This one. We're going to start off with the shotgun and then switch to the revolver if and or when that doesn't work. This is the end. Leave forever. Super solemn. Adler's note. All efforts to contain this illness have been in vain. All the Gestalt workers have succumbed to it, leaving only dark shadows on walls and floors where they died. And soon, all of us replica will have lost our senses and turned to writhing masses of flesh. I now believe it was not an infectious disease, nor some form of poison or radiation. It was a slow corruption of reality itself. As I've relived the same cycle over and over again, each time details changed, things are twisted, added, removed. How long until it all turns to nothing but noise? A red dream. A crashed ship. A strange gate. A hole in the ground. An island beyond reach. Memories from other lives. Dreams of suffering and loneliness. A promise. A search for someone lost. I saw her in the red emptiness waiting for me. We had made a promise. As the memories of a stranger rushed into my mind, I felt the borders of myself blur. Now I can no longer tell where Falk ends and Elster begins. Stop. You must turn back. There is nothing for you there. You've tried so many times, and you've failed every time. Don't you see that you're ruining everything? This is your final warning. Adler. I'm gonna wind up shooting Adler. Falk's memory. We were dancing to that song they start the broadcast with. We fell asleep watching that movie we had seen before so many times. If only I could take us back to that time when we were happy. These memories are mine now. Why did you return? She's awake. There's nothing for you here. She'll never dance with us again, no matter what we do. She doesn't even want us anymore. Tall telepathic lady. Oops, I just skipped that dialogue. No. Nope. My alarm's going off. I think, yeah, yeah, that was the last of my shotgun ammo, so we're gonna reload my revolver. Oh. I've been doing things wrong this whole time. I can't shoot my gun? Did I go through all of its ammo? I think I did. Crap. Well, finish me so I can do things correctly. And also, re-go through that piece of dialogue that I accidentally skipped. Okay. So now I know what to do. It was this one. Okay. First off, let's reload this now. It might be better to go with something with more ammo, in which case the pistol is probably going to be the best bet. Let's see how that goes. Pistol's reloaded. Yes. We need to equip the shotgun. I can't equip that. Okay. That's right, because it's not one of the hypo sprays. We're going to grab these documents so I at least have them in my little database. Yeah, because they're not in there right now. We've already seen these. Okay. Why did you return? There's nothing for you here. She'll never dance with us again, no matter what we do. She doesn't even want us anymore. Both of us, we are incomplete. Let us become whole again. Ow. I did dodge that one in time. Okay. Pick up spear, yes. Okay. Let's equip this and reload this. Yeah, we'll grab that. Ow. Ha! Killed your own support. Ow. Ow. Oop. Ah, crap. Reload. Yes. Ooh. of ammo. Equip. What's that? Yes. Come on, throw your spear. Ow. Let's see if I can grab that before we change the environment again. Now she's got shields and is turning into a Toho boss. Ow. Just one of these real quick. Come on. Am I out of shotgun? No, I have 3 left. Ow. Ow. That was a dumb move on my part. She's doing Toho again. Actually, let's equip this and reload it. Okay. Yes. Please let this be the last one. God dang it. What hit me? Oh, there's somebody in the darkness over there, of course. Okay, she just killed somebody. Just killed another one of hers. Ow. Yes, please hit your own friend. Oh god, it gets whiter at the end. Of course. I'm out of pistol ammo. And only got 2 shots of shotgun left. Spears, okay. Yes. Okay. How many more of these are there? Ow. Can I pick this up now? Okay. Come on, lady. Got her. Ugh. The violent scene missing. It's a bit on the nose, but okay. Now we are one. I've been waiting for this for a long time. Once again. You've returned. Are you really willing to go through with this once more? You've seen what happens. This world cannot take much more. This may be our last chance. If you go back, it'll all fall apart. I can't let that happen. You selfish monster. You'll destroy everything. At this point, it's probably better if we do destroy everything. Unless you want everybody here to continue suffering for all of eternity, including your girlfriend who I just killed. And we'll come back and suffer more if you don't let me do this. Just pulling off one of my arms at least got it a little bit open. There we go. Penrose briefing, phase 2. Started decrypted transmission. By our calculations, 1,500 cycles of mission time will have passed when you receive this message. Congratulations, comrade. By now you should have become fully acclimatized to your new life on board your ship. As you approach the Oort Cloud, your search for new worlds will begin. Utilizing the long-range sensors, you'll scout for valuable resources, habitable worlds, or signs of alien life. Remember to rely on your replica to assist you in maintaining your vessel. We all wish you great success in your mission. End of decrypted transmission. Do I have my flashlight? I don't even have access to my inventory anymore. Ship's definitely seen better days. Piles of trash. Cycle 225. When I signed up for this mission, I just wanted to get away from everything. I was sick of Rotfront, of school, of the photo store. Sick of the fake smiles and the whispering behind people's backs. When I saw the photo of that soldier, I wondered who she was. Was she happy? Was her family proud of her? Did her comrades love her? Since we looked alike, could I have been like her? But in the end, I just wanted to leave. Nothing I had done or made ever meant anything to anyone, so why bother? Here I am finally free. I get to be by myself and do what I want. I can finally be happy. Where do we go from here? Oh. Cycle 648. Talked some more to the Elster unit. She's different from the replicas I knew back home. Nothing like my teachers or their Blockwart protector. I knew she didn't have a choice, but it feels like she's also here because she didn't fit in. It's like we've run away from the world together. At first, I didn't like having someone around, and I was glad that she's quiet and didn't approach me. But lately, I've missed having someone I can talk to. It's been so long since I've last seen another person. I never thought I'd miss it. Except her, everything is the same here, always. Nothing ever changes. Phase 3. Congratulations, comrade. You've survived 3,000 cycles, reaching the final phase of the Penrose program. With the end of the operational lifetime of your replica unit approaching, it is time to prepare for the final phase of your mission. If you have not found a suitable world for landing by this point, accept that you will not. Find solace in the thought that others might be successful where you failed. As you are probably aware, your ship's spare parts and rations will soon be depleted. Life support systems and reactor shielding will soon begin to fail, and radiation may begin to leak from the cooling system. We recommend you do not attempt to prolong your suffering by reusing old filters or rationing supplies. Instead, make peace with your fate. We suggest that you ask your replica, while it is still functional, to spare you a slow and agonizing death, or that you take permanent rest in the cryogenic pod. Remember, you will die having served your nation by partaking in a glorious demonstration of our power. End of decrypted transmission. Well, that's wonderful. Ah, that would be the radiation poisoning. Just realized I hadn't really looked at this. Unfinished painting, there was never enough time. Cycle 1294. Had a strange dream. I was listening to the radio with my mother. Like back then, the numbers were on, and Mother was taking notes with a book on her lap. It was that book I saw in the shop window of the bookstore where the twins lived, the one with the yellow hooded figure on the cover. When I went there to buy it, it was gone, and Erica said the protectors had confiscated it. Or was it Issa? I can't remember. Cycle 1840. Everything is always the same. I feel like I'm trapped inside this ship. I know every bolt on every panel and every room of it. I've seen everything. I've done everything there is to do in here. I can't concentrate on anything. It's like there's this fog inside my head, and whenever I try to do anything, I just can't focus. I want to go outside. I want to breathe fresh air. I want to feel wind on my face and in my hair. Cycle 2503. I think I lost more hair. I'm sitting here, getting older. Every time I wake up, I feel older, weaker, sicker. I got out of breath so easily lately, and my back hurts when I sit down. How much longer will this go on? It feels like I'm just slowly dying. I'm tired of it all. Every time I go to sleep, I wonder if I'll wake up again. I'm scared that it'll be the last time I said goodnight to her. Did I say it right? Will she be okay? What if one of us just won't wake up tomorrow? I don't want to die. I don't want to live anymore either. Everything is just so exhausting. I just want to lie down and disappear. I just want to sleep. Please, just let me sleep. Please, just make it stop. Please. That's me. A previous me? I was hoping for another note, but I didn't see anything. It's time. This is all that's left. Go home. Remember our promise. Elster. I can't do it. You have to do it. It's time for this to end. Please. I'm sorry. Thank you. So did she do it? It didn't look like she had, but she's not moving. Game by Rose Engine. Okay, well, either way, we reached the end. I can't tell which ending that was, because I think there were supposed to be 2 endings, weren't there? Just take a quick drink. I don't know what to say. It's warm as heck in this room. I wasn't paying attention to the credits. Was this all done by just 2 people? Guess the music wasn't. 1000 Eyes is a great name for a band. Okay, so there's at least playtesters. I do like the soundtrack for this game. Very melodramatic. It won't let me skip this, by the way. Yeah. Published by Humble Games. I still don't really know what to say. It's definitely an emotional game. I feel like I had to complete it, even though it felt like it was, like, every time I completed a stream, I was like, dear God, I have to be closer to the end now, right? And then it would just keep going. I wonder if that's a good sign, that it's impossible to tell where exactly it was going to end or where the finish line was. Did make a German version in German, which makes sense with how much German language there was. I feel like there should be a Chinese version too, with all the Chinese script that was used. They did do other localizations though, Russian and Korean, and Spanish. A lot more people involved than I thought there were. I guess Humble isn't exactly a small group anymore. I wonder if this was a lot of outsourcing, though. That would make sense. There's an 1.2 version. It sounds like a content patch. Number station recordings. That's true, that was pretty much the only voice acting, wasn't there? I think. The King in Yellow, the Festival, and an inhabitant of Carcosa. I wonder if these were quoted basically at various different points. This is the classic music that was used. The insert music. Oh, models. For the SMG and the pistol and such. Okay. Total game time, 9 hours, 10 minutes, and 47 seconds. Active play time, I wonder what the difference is. 8 hours, that's probably cinematic difference, honestly. Time save, 50. Times loaded, 6. Times died, 3. I only died 3 times? Average time between saves, 11 minutes. Damage taken, 2,101. Death cheated, 3. I don't know what that means either. Enemies killed, 72. Shots fired, 286. Ending promise. And then a password. I should probably... I'm going to print screen for this. Hold on. There we go. Hold any key to continue. Guessing by the ending promise that I did get the one where she was slain. I wonder if it changes anything on a New Game Plus or anything. I don't feel like it would. Alright, so we have finished Signalis. I think I'm going to switch to another game, and I'm thinking maybe V Rising. Because that one we haven't played in a hot minute. So give me one moment, and I'll switch over to that other game. Please excuse me. Alright, we are now loading up V Rising. There we go. Feels like it's been forever since I played this. I can't remember where we were. Was I building my castle at the time? I can't remember. But it feels like a good transition game after completing a horror game. I feel emotionally drained, kind of. That happens, I think, when you get emotionally invested in a game and then you reach its completion. You kind of just have to process whether you like the ending or not, even. I think I did because it feels appropriate, but, you know, at the same time, my character basically died after killing her lover. So, you know. On the other hand, though, holy crap, were they suffering. Take a drink. I really would love it if they gave that game a sequel, but I don't see it happening. I'd love to get more setting establishment for the setting. Like, what do they do with the bioresonance if they're gestalts and not replicas? Do they send them to some kind of academy, or do they just not deal with them at all? Because I feel like that's what would have happened with Ariane if she hadn't gone into deep space and got the radiation poisoning. Oh, assets loading in. Okay. What were we doing? I assume we were building a castle. Because this castle still looks quite small. Probably waiting on stone refinement, honestly. I wonder if I can make another grinder. That might be a good idea. Production. It's refinement. Yeah. Where is it? There it is. If I could get the copper and get some whetstones, then maybe. I need to relearn the controls because it's been so long. Stone dust. Okay, so we're gonna need a few additional whetstones to be able to put together another grinder so we can increase our production speed, because apparently we need it. Make me some whetstones, baby. We already have them. Of course. Look at that. Copper ingots are too valuable for wasting on something like that. Okay. That's the right orientation that I want.
I cannot build here.
Put you right there. Take about that. There. Just put you in the output for now, because I have nowhere else to put it. Well, we have other chests, but that's another thing. Okay, so what do we do in the meanwhile? Let's grab more stone for it, I suppose. So we definitely need to focus on building a base more than anything at this point, before we can proceed with destroying bosses. Oh god, it's in the middle of daytime. What am I doing? I'm taking risks is what I'm doing. Come on. There we go. Gotta be super careful because it's daytime. How much longer is daytime? Not very long. You can hide out in the meanwhile. Wow, sucks to be you, buddy. Gonna come in here and hide and drink some water while we wait. I really do like the fact that they made so the mist brazier turns off when night falls. That's really convenient. Oh. Got other whetstones here, too. I'll have to remember it's here, but otherwise I can go there in order to check up on my stockpile. Okay. Stone time. You can start with this stone. There we go. Keep holding down shift because I'm used to dashing, sprinting. Let's grab that. You can grab those nodes down there next. Shift to jump. Okay. You can always use more copper, right? Or something. What's that? Is that gonna get up and attack me? Let's find out. No? What is it? It's like a pile of meat or something. Well, if it doesn't want anything to do with me, then that is fine. I'm perfectly happy to leave it where it is and go smack more rocks. Hopefully by that time we'll have ground enough stone to start making at least one more room or something. Bam, bam, bam. Alright. Ooh, clay. Go. Alright. Nice. Let's carry this back for now. I feel like that's the... No, that's the stone golem right there, so I don't know what the heck that object is. It makes me mildly uncomfortable. Oops. That's the button we want. So I think this one has more stone. Yeah, it has a little bit more stone. Alright, let's see how many walls we can make. Take this stone, put it in here. How do we want it laid out? Let's create another room right here. Put another room right here. Will we have enough floor space for that and an actual hallway? Well, let's find out. Oops. Not what I desired at all. Get this stuff out of the way. Okay. Let's see. Castle, foundation. We need actual stone for this. So let's grab some. grab that, I suppose. Can we build in wolf form? Yeah, we can. Okay, good. 1, 2... Yeah, okay. So then what we'll do is we'll expand out here, and then we'll adjust the other room north a little bit. And that will get us our foundation set up. Get all these out of the way. I'm gonna have to knock down that little bit of wall right there too. That. Okay. We're gonna have to knock down that one. I think that's the only one tree. Yeah, okay. Okay. There we go. Nice. Okay. We are going to next... Gonna have to move that. Put you there, I suppose. Over there. Knock down this wall because it looks like it's in the way. Yeah. Okay, so why is it treating it like it's an open space when it's not? Why? Because it's not floored, huh? Maybe? Weird. Well, it's taken care of now. Cram all this stuff over here for a moment. Over here, okay. Okay. We'll probably expand it a little bit more later on, I'm thinking. So this is not quite what I had in mind. We have it be like 9 by 9 for squares. Okay. stone brick. All of that, and all of that. Build that. Actually, this. Oh, why is there no wall there? Not allowed to have a wall there. Alright, because of all these trees. There we go. Get the right tool for the job. There we go. That's what we're talking about. Okay. That's the blood fountain. Expand it just a little bit more if we can get the stone for it. Okay. Foundation. We do not have the stone for it. Do we have any other stone? I don't think this is going to be enough. We can try. Have to get all of this out of the way. Something's blocking that one.
This will not
Blocked
work.
by the workbench? Okay. Put you over there. Not that it matters right now, because we don't have the stone. First off, switch that to a window. That to a wall. We just need one more wall. 9 stone bricks. Oh, we got some. I've already been stockpiling them. I'm a fool. There we go. Here, wall right here, window here, and wall here. Put some new foundation flooring, or workshop flooring in. There we go. Put this in just so that we can get something over our heads real quick. Excellent. We're going to finish up this. You can clean everything up a little bit later. Right now, this is a chance to expand a bit more. Before I take this wood into process.
I cannot build here.
I gotta fight the sun. Head in here? Yeah, okay. Okay. Expand out to here.
This will not work.
It actually took up most of the day. I don't have a whole lot of time to wait. Yep. We'll wait for daytime to pass, and then we can clean up the rest of that stuff in my backyard and expand the building. And I got 96% rogue. My blood. I got greedy. Aha! At least do something. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Get all of these cleared out. Alright. Yay! Now I can commit my crimes against nature with impunity. Okay. That should be enough room for what I need. Well, I should say we have enough room on this plateau for what I need. So we're going to clear out the next bit now. Chop, chop, chop. Nice. Oh, I didn't realize that I hadn't claimed that. Kind of important. Like, I haven't claimed any of these three. I should probably do that, yeah. Oops.
This will not work.
Look at that view. Hell yeah. Get these shot down. Now just tumbled into the ravine. Down you go. Later, nerd. Alright. walls. Here, wall here. Let's do that. That. Window here.
This will not work.
No roof for me? Okay. Probably because I need flooring. There we go.
I cannot build here.
There.
This will not work.
There we go. Now it's starting to look like a castle. Let me think. Place these with standard walls, huh? Window into the stairs? No, okay. Okay. How much foundation can we still place? Still got some. Get something going up here. And up here.
I cannot build here.
Whose fault do you think that is? We're running out of walls. Enough left to place one more room. Place until we go downstairs and grab some more. There we go. Let's go grab some more. Oh yeah. Get the good stuff. Not much of the good stuff. Still need, let's see, 20 more stone to complete this other room. What do I need for the floor? Even more stone brick. That's fine. We can start moving this stuff in at least. So we're gonna put the forge down here. Let's see, where does the workbench want to go? Does it go in the forge or the workshop? Forge. Okay. Cool. We can do that. let's change these into windows, huh? Okay. Study is going to be one of the upstairs rooms, I think. We'll put it in here. And let's see. Suppose the tailoring room will be one of the other upstairs. Probably over here. Still need an alchemy lab. I kind of want to make this my throne room, but we could turn it into an alchemy lab, maybe. Put my throne room elsewhere. Oops, didn't need to do that. Wah, wah. Grab some more stones so we can process this stuff. Go. Yeah, we still need more stone for the windows and everything. Castle with 3 towers. Well, castle's probably being a bit generous, but still, I got my towers. And that's what matters. This will be enough to start playing games with windows. One right there, one right there. One there. There we go. Vertigo is in here. That's nice. Oops. We have enough for this. Okay. Actually, let's do that. For now. Do we have what we need to do wallpapers? Interior, exterior, nights. Oh. These no longer require anything? Because if not, then that's a big deal. I was expecting to have to wait forever before I could paint my walls. Turns out I can just do it. That's awesome. We'll do it one room at a time, of course. Nice Gothic building. That would give us something to do during the daytime. Come on. There we go. Nice. this room taken care of. Be it. Now, doesn't that just look lovely so far? And I get that wall. There we go. That. Got that corner? Yeah, okay. Take care of this corner. I need to make sure we get another gate before we get any servants that we don't want to leave. Nice. Nope. Didn't want to take care of that. Alright. Next up is the upstairs, which is in fact the danger zone. There we go. This taken care of. There we go. Flipping it around. There, that just leaves the throne room. Which is also going to be the hardest to do, of course. It's out there. So we're going to just get started on this exterior first. I got him on fire. Okay, we're fine. We're good. Alright. This one. It's almost like jade. All right. almost nighttime. Whoa. What the heck? Oh shit. Accidentally deleting things. That was not my intent. Deleted the stairs right from underneath my own feet. Hold on. I heard something else get destroyed too, and I don't know what it is. Guess I'll find out when we get there. All papers. That's taken care of. Okay, that should be all of it. The next up is the exterior. Nice. Now we need to go downstairs and take care of the exterior out here. It's gonna take a while. There we go. Just have to take it room by room, pretty much. Go. Come over here and continue to the work. Lovely. It's like this old castle. Purpose for this room yet? No, so this is going to be the alchemy lab. It has been decreed. Here. Nice. Let us see if we have enough stone to finish paving upstairs. I think so, because that is a lot of stone. Let's see. look nice and presentable. If I could do anything with the banisters here, no? Okay. Those are the shot. Still have no idea what I accidentally deleted earlier. We'll find out when it becomes a problem. Excuse me. Do I have any metal on me? Hold on. I do not. Well, let's remedy that. Excuse me, Mr. Deer. You're not supposed to be in here. This is private property. Alright. That means that my copper was being stored somewhere else, so where did it wind up? No. No. There. Oops. That's fine. We'll figure out what to do with that later. There we go. Nice gate coming in and out of our property. Having any grass I can do with that? No, it doesn't look like it. Okay. I need to go hunt before I can do anything more. So let's go do that. There we go. Okay. Get ourselves a nice garden too, I think. %, 4%, 9% is probably the best we're gonna get. Okay. Back into that. Just totally whiffed that shot. That was embarrassing. Because I thought it was gonna be that. Wait a bit before we do more. You shall be our victim. Thank you. And then we can get back to work. Quick meal, some fast food. You know how it is. Okay. This really is just a massive floor plan. Most of which I haven't actually taken up. We can fix that. This.
I cannot cannot build here.
Take care of all this. More of this stuff. Right now we're just making a straight passage directly to the front of our property. Yeah, this one. There we go. Okay.
This will not work. This will not work.
We won't be able to turn it into a proper garden just yet because we're still going to be waiting on the blueprint for garden flooring, basically, like the grass and such like that. We can at least clear all of this stuff out and get a floor plan set up, I suppose. I have to get those out here. I was not even paying attention to the time. That'll do for now. Okay. That means we can put that right there. Right there. That looks good. Need to get all this stuff indoors. It's not one of mine, but that is. Come here, Mr. Mayor. Coming over here. Any other floor spots over here? Doesn't look like it. Okay. We can work with that at some later point in time. For now, let's get this stuff inside. Sure, that works. And then we get to decide. Yeah, let's sort all of this stuff out, because I didn't take the time to sort it before. What's this supposed to be? This stuff. Okay. We can figure out what goes in there some other time. This stuff. Actually, I'll take this too. You are in the way, sir. You get to go right here for now. Stash you in here for now. Fill up my grinders. I think that's the one that had the least, right? Nope. Balance it out a little bit. Okay. You can go in here for now. You can go in here. Take you. You are going to go into the forge. There we go. I'm going to store these. This is going to go into the alchemy lab once I have a chest for that. This will go in the workshop for now. See, that was stone dust. We'll put you in here. There we go. Nice and organized for the time being. This is material storage. I need you in here. Put you in here for now. Let's see. I don't think it lets me store alchemical components in one of the resource storages, the material storages, so we'll just leave that the way it is for now. Let's see, would that be better over here? No. That's probably the best we're gonna get. Okay. And that's where we need to get to with it. So we're just gonna hide in the shadow here and do the work. Bit by bit. I feel like I need to get my own soundtrack stuff. Bits like this. Just because the soundtrack of this game isn't exactly bad, but it is sparse. It might be better to have something else going on in the background. All this torn down. That tree is. But not for much longer. Grab this, and then we can start expanding it out a bit. And then we'll have the floor plan for the garden planned out, even if we don't have the actual blueprints for the stuff going in the garden. We'll need more paper for that. This is dangerous. There we go. Okay. Don't need to wait that long anyways. Oh god. Let's see. Yeah, we should have enough. Oh, it's my alarm going off. Turn that off. Okay. So technically we've reached the front, but not quite to the extent that I would prefer, so we're going to clean it up a little bit. Probably rearrange the building over time just because this is a lot of empty space for this garden. But we can take care of that later on. Five, 6, 7, 8. Last two will go over here, I suppose. We'll actually probably move the building a little bit closer to the front later on. And then make a rear garden instead, leading over to the other property, because that's where we're going to be putting my actual throne room then, among other things. I'm not sure what we'll do with the upstairs room. We'll figure something out. It does look good though. Looks good enough. What do you need? Stone and planks. Well, funny you should mention that, because we have some. Oops. Never mind that. Don't think I can do windows yet. Yeah, I need glass for that. So put you right there. Nice, Sue. Don't lock me in my own room. It's all coming together. Oops. Speaking of which, how am I doing on research? What do I still need? I need lots of paper. How much paper do I have? 18 pieces. That's not enough. Symbols. We want to focus on structures for the time being, I think. Oh, they have different requirements as well. That's good to know. We do have flooring for the alchemy lab. What do we need for that? Oh, we've got room for the forge too. Oh, we need copper ingots for that. I wonder if we still have enough. So do we want this one? Let's go with this one. I think that looks fine. You get to go in here, friends. You get to go in here. Wonderful. Go in here. We can take care of that some other time. But we do want to take care of that. But we did do a lot. We got all of the walls set up. All the wallpaper placed. And we have a general floor plan. It might not be the same floor plan we wind up in the end, especially if I do move the building forward. But we'll at least have something. Yeah, I might move it forward to like right here, maybe. We'll figure it out later. It doesn't need to be done right now. But I do think I am going to go ahead and call it here. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you liked what you saw. If you did, please like and subscribe to let me know. I'm not sure what I'll be streaming yet on Sundays, but we'll figure something out. However, I am going to be streaming every day this week. We're going to continue with Terraria on Wednesdays, and we're going to continue with, Castlevania on Thursdays. We'll have a new game on Sundays. Every other day this week, I'm going to be streaming RimWorld. I have not played it before. At the very least, that is the plan. If I decide that I'm not having a great time with RimWorld, then we'll stop, but I highly doubt it because it's kind of up my alley. So we'll see how it goes. But hopefully you will see me starting tomorrow, or at least whenever it is that you prefer. And until then, Onyasumi.